So now I have to crawl through the museum to try to find them.
It's a competition. You really expect me to give you a tip?
Yes, I'm married.
Well, that's the tip. Figure it out on your own.
Okay, fine, I don't need you.
Okay, bye. Look at that striped bear with a beaver tail.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Say hi.
Hi.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna go to a museum.
That's right, because today is Museum Sunday. So Berlin has this cool program where a bunch of the museums in the city give away their Eintrittskarten, their entrance tickets, for free. And so sometimes you have to write your name on a website, and sometimes you just walk up and you go into the museum. So this happens every first Sunday of every month. Every first Sunday, as if there's multiple, but the first Sunday of every month you can go. So 12 times a year, we get a free date, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Sometimes the museums are something cool that we've never learned before. Sometimes it's something that we were interested in for years and just didn't have the time to do. And then sometimes it's completely a surprise. So today we're going to go to Museum der Dinge. Museum?
Yes.
Sagt man so?
Yeah, museum.
Museum. Museum der Dinge. The Museum of Things. So very interested to see what that is. Jörn is just fixing his bike really quick because we're going to take our bikes there. It's really windy today. So let's see. You excited?
Absolutely.
Woo, free date.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we just got to the museum and I was looking for a place to park my bike along this nice street. And then I saw the most beautiful man and I just had to show you. I mean, I think I should park my bike here. I mean, look at him. Beautiful. That beautiful book bag carrier. So let's get our first impressions. Everything is behind these really pretty shelves in this room. You want to get closer? You ready? I just wanted to say I didn't know what to expect. I mean, they just call it the Museum of Things, but I think it's funny that like there's everything from like old tea kettles or whatever, like that, okay, feels like museum, but then there's just like Nivea cream, like skin cream stuff, you know? So typisch Deutsch. There's more Nivea stuff.
Actually, Nivea is a brand of a German Jewish company, and they had a lot of struggles in the Nazi time because they were Jewish. And we saw it before, like these little cans of Nivea together with the Florena brand. And Florena was from Eastern Germany and Nivea was from Western Germany. So there were like a little competition, and that was in the shelf for Eastern products, Western products. So a little excursus in the German history of brands.
I literally feel like I've walked into someone's garage sale with just random stuff.
This is the Frankfurt kitchen, and it was firstly invented in 1926 and is the like early form of a modern equipped kitchen where you have like your whole kitchen built as one thing and not like sorted together or collected together of multiple different things that you created yourself, but like that one person created one kitchen in one piece. And this is the early kind, almost 100 years old.
We found another flag and I realized they're doing like a cup Sonderausstellung. Exhibition, a special exhibition. So they're pointing out silly cups and fun cups all day. So this one, actually no, it's up there, right? Well, they changed the shelf a lot.
These ones.
Is it those ones? What are they for?
They are like emergency products which are made out of like leftover material from army
stuff.
Army industry.
Helmets and explosives, it says. Oh, interesting.
Over here, you have multiple, I think for you it's easier over here, you have multiple little mermaids, and we had a very important part of our relationship in Copenhagen, so it kind of means something for us. But you can come to this side here, because what I didn't mean to point out is this little guy from Brussels, which is a corkscrew in a very fortunate spot of the boy.
Oh.
Back there.
I see now. Wow. So this particular cup back there with the straw, the reason it was designed is it comes from the Czech Republic in the Karlovy Vary. It's written on the top of the cup. Basically, they had really famous drinking water there that was supposed to be really high in minerals, but dentists discovered that it was bad for your teeth. So then they decided to make these cups that implement this straw function so the water skips your teeth, but you still get the good minerals.
Oh, look, there's our watering can.
Yeah. We've been having our little bread break, and then we realized that at 2 o'clock they're going to do some kind of, what are they going to do?
A workshop for an imaginary lost and found office.
Imaginary lost and found office workshop. We don't know what that means, but the tables have been, there's some like, paper to protect it. So maybe we're going to be doing something, or maybe we're going to be going around the museum somehow. I don't know, but I love the spontaneous workshop.
Well, we wanted to do the workshop, but that got a little bit delayed, so now we asked for their kids rally.
Kinderrally.
So we got a little piece of booklet, and it has little people in there, and we have to find those people on the shelves, and then we have to draw them in the book and say how we found them.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Should we make it a competition?
You're gonna lose anyway.
You're on, baby.
Let's go.
All of the little guys are supposed to be in the bottom row, so now I have to crawl through the museum to try to find them. Sind wir für Kinder?
Ja, ich weiß.
Did you find one?
Yes, of course.
I haven't found one yet.
Well, seems like you're losing.
I came to ask you, it says die Dinge sind winzig, which means
They are
they're
tiny. They
tiny.
are very little. Like the one that I found was like this big.
I'm struggling.
Well, it's easier for you to find them in the shelves.
Yeah,
so
but I was just wondering, I came to ask you for a tip, like how hidden or
it's
how...
a competition. You really expect me to give you a tip?
Yes, I'm married.
Well, that's the tip. Figure it out on your own.
Okay, fine, I don't need you.
Okay, bye.
I think he's beating me, but I think it's funny that he has to get so small. I actually found my first one, and of course, it's the Obamas. It's the first one I found. Yeah.
Do you want to play a little bit hot and cold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me hot or cold. I'm fine.
Ice cold.
Ice cold?
Ice cold.
This one?
Colder.
Okay.
Arctic.
Arctic? I can't be Arctic.
Yeah, we're going north from. No, we're going south from Arctic. Go on your trip. Go on a little trip.
Still getting warmer?
Yeah, you're getting warmer.
Not colder again?
No, warmer.
Okay.
You're getting warmer.
Okay.
You're getting very warm.
Is it here?
You're getting pretty hot.
Here? And then
Colder again.
here?
Yes,
Okay.
you're getting hotter.
Okay.
That was my knee, by the way.
Come on.
I have it in the frame actually already.
I did look in this section already, but it's so uber full.
It's like overwhelming.
Yeah. Can you tell me, hot or cold?
Colder,
Hot or cold?
hotter.
Oh, I found her! She's a tiger! Yeah. Hallelujah. Okay, I just draw her and then we can go compare.
Okay.
I think it's a tiger.
Look at that
Oh, she
striped.
needs a tail. That's
Look
why.
at that striped
Oh, yeah.
bear with a beaver tail.
Okay, so I know that Jörn was faster technically, and we never said was the competition faster or better, right?
Let's say I know that I won the fast competition, but I know that I'm gonna lose the better competition.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen his drawings yet, but I'm pretty sure they're just like, and I actually tried.
I would say that it looks like that because I was going fast, but I can assure you that it's not going to look different if I have an hour
Okay.
time per picture.
So let's see, did we actually find each person? Because that's also true. If we don't have the same drawing, then maybe we didn't find, maybe you're lying.
Start with Max.
With Max, where was Max?
Max was at the Coca-Cola.
Show them a Coca-Cola. What's your drawing over there?
This is my Coca-Cola drawing. We're gonna show you where he actually is.
There's my Coca-Cola drawing.
That was my very first one, so I even drew like
That
the
was not my
person in
first
it. Because they tell you just to draw the thing that this person is interacting with. So then I
Wow.
started to just drawing thing. Which thing is Emma calling into or is yelling into? Mm-hmm. And it is a phone, a telephone,
Your phone looks like my
a
phone.
rotator phone. Yeah,
Rotary phone.
rotary phone.
It does rotate, but it's a rotary.
Yeah. The next one is.
What is Noah climbing
that
on?
was my last.
Yeah,
one,
I noticed
actually.
that you didn't see it before. Yeah.
And it is a seashell. Is it no? It's a mussel.
It's
or
a seashell.
It's a conch.
It's a seashell. Conch shell? Conch?
Conch?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, we all know that I found Aleph
Yeah, Elif was the last one
because
for her,
Jörn had to help me.
and it was
Let's-
the second
Let's
one
just
for me.
remind everyone of my tiger bear.
Yeah, the tiger bear.
And you?
And
What is
I
yours?
am basically the cat bus from
The
Alice
cat
in
bus?
Wonderland. Is it Alice in Wonderland? Yeah, right.
What's a
The
cat bus?
Like or is it Totoro? I don't know actually what.
We don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna show you what I mean.
This is my most proud drawing. This was my first one that I found.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and I thought that was so fitting because it's very funny which one I found first. So I put a lot of time into the drawing. Like I actually tried hard, and so this is the
Okay.
Obamas.
The Obamas I found between the two frog thingies.
Your frogs look nicer than mine.
Oh yeah, do
I
they?
guess so.
Yours didn't skip leg day ever.
Well, yeah. I
They
also
are
was
punk.
trying to film myself as I was drawing at the
Yeah,
same
I
time.
tried
That's
that
why
too.
their eyes got
I
all
tried that too. I tried that
messed
with
up.
Alex. It's the last one, and it looks messy.
Okay. Where on next to what kind of or next to what thing?
It was a black and
I have
white
no idea
weird
what this
watering
thing is.
can, I
Yeah.
think. It looks like
Mine
how
just-
I drew it. It looks like a tea
Go
kettle.
ahead.
It looks like a tea kettle, but it's a watering can, but very, very artisty and
Mine is just
Very fancy.
the proportions are totally wrong.
whatever.
Okay, I think children. It's fine. I think the mic will be fine. Okay, what is Lisa eating?
Lisa's is nibbling on a little bowl of fries, and mine looks more like a little boat that is like just a bunch of firewood sticks on it. This is my bowl of fries.
Yeah, and mine, I don't know. She looks like she's floating in a dead river.
Oh, okay. This is like some potatoes or something. Well, they are.
Well, they
potatoes.
are potatoes, so that's correct. Okay, next one.
And the very last one.
What's
no,
Tobin? What's Tobin?
It's like little kids are like just jumping around and just making this
Okay, on what-
like adrenaline
Okay, on what things
Pumping.
are Ben and Mehmet
Mehmet.
playing on?
playing on. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
they are boxing gloves.
I think mine look better than yours in
This
this
one
case.
looks better than the other one, but
No, I think mine look better than yours in this case.
yeah, absolutely.
There were also
Like,
handschellen,
yeah, handcuffs.
handcuffs next to
Welcome
the.
to English.
Yeah. Okay, and last one. What
the
is
last one,
what thing is Alex
that is-
playing with?
That is what I actually tried to draw while I was filming, and therefore it looks like that. Yeah. So, but you can tell.
Mine has no perspective. It's just a flat.
just a flat laptop.
Flat
A
laptop.
flat laptop.
So you tell us who did actually better.
I did faster. You did better. I definitely.
No, I
agree
think
with that.
actually your drawings are still pretty much as good as mine, and you took less time, so that's rough.
To be fair, also it was a good idea that we did our little scavenger hunt because they had to cancel the workshop because
Yeah.
that person was not actually there.
There was some misunderstanding. They
Yeah.
said like they didn't think they had to come to work, but they did, and blah blah blah. But okay.
Whatever. We had our little own idea and did the kids rally, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
and
was.
we even went to the reception and said like we finished it, and then they said like, "Wow, you did very good. You did even better than the kids." Of course we did.
Although
and-
debatable.
Then they gave us a little surprise because we finished the scavenger hunt. They gave us a little surprise box and something to pick out of it.
Yeah.
And we both picked little ocean figures.
Yeah.
And I picked a little shark.
And I got a little octopus. Cutie. Our prizes.
Our prizes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got very excited about our little scavenger hunt at the end, but the museum itself was very, very interesting and
Yeah.
pretty cool. It has so many different things. It is more about the history of industrial modern times and the development of product culture in 20th and 21st century.
Yeah, and comparing things from before and things not necessarily now, but like comparing things. Is
And you have
a good
so
way to
many
say it.
you have so many different shelves with random stuff. There is a black and yellow shelf just with all kinds of stuff in black and yellow.
Did you see the plastic area that was like blue, then green, then purple,
No, actually,
like all
I
in
don't know if
rainbow order?
Maybe I saw it, but I didn't figure the rainbow.
Yeah.
We had that problem when rainbow shopping.
Yes.
There's also stuff about companies and their development of their products and how they looked 100 years ago and how they look today, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah. But the point, anyway, wasn't necessarily just for this museum. The point is that there are things like this in every big city where they have either a museum day or they give certain hours of the day where you can come for free or for less. Or I know for sure in New York, many things were donation based. So even though they say, oh, it's $25 to get in, if you donate 25 cents, you also get in. So check out your city, look around, Google it. That's all we do. We Googled it one day and then we found this stuff. And now we come out here and do free things for fun, like compete, that we didn't even expect.
Or getting free sharks.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching our little museum visit, and keep liking, keep subscribing, and
And we'll see you next time.
we see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.